Well, hello everybody. Thank you so much for coming to Evasion Yoga. Today's asanas are derived from an adaptation of a sacred text called Survival, Evasion, Resistance, and Escape Student Handbook, or SEER for short. Our mantra today is survive, evade, resist, escape. Say it with me. Survive, evade, resist, escape.
Finishing School is an artist collective. We're based primarily in Los Angeles. I'm Ed.
I'm Jean. I'm Nadia.
And we're a collective that specifically is interested in tinkering around with the social. We tend to make projects that are based around social engagements.
A big part of the script of Evasion Yoga is being aware of this technology that's around us, that's invisible, that's constantly happening, that's coming through our phones, that's coming through satellites, and being aware of that, being aware of being connected.
Raise both of your arms straight up above your head and extend out to the countless terrestrial and aerial machines which are listening to you. Consider yourself pinging to the cell towers, your service providers, and social media connecting with your smartphone. Facebook and Twitter are fully aware of your presence here. Bathe yourself in this realization.
We're thinking about the reality of the physical body and the toll that maybe technology and the keeping of privacy has on your body, but then something like Orlando happens and it brings us like right back around to very close proximity to the collective in terms of sacred places where groups of people can safely assemble and congregate are not even safe anymore.
Stay as low as possible and avoid silhouetting. Break up your figure and keep your face concealed. You want to avoid facial or retinal detection. Pause at irregular intervals.
Finishing School doesn't have a theme per se as a collective. Oftentimes the work relates to the things that we think about as we respond to the world as individuals and then brought together as a collective. But generally there will be a sense of play.
Now watch for operatives using apps with location services. You don't want to get tagged by Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Grindr. You erase cookies and avoid leaving evidence of your travel. Remember that peripheral vision is more effective for recognizing movement at night and at twilight.
You're very much centered in it, but occasionally through your peripheral vision, you'll see someone else also performing these acts in their own way and really just making it their own and thinking about it in a completely different way than you are. And it is really fun.
As you make this movement, envision safety, peace, and privacy.
There was a participant today who was a 15-year-old boy who was born a month after 9/11, and I was talking to his mother, and she was just so fascinated in what we were doing here, and she drove 45 minutes to come out here and to try out Evasion Yoga because she thought it was such an interesting conversation to have with her son. As an art collective, as Finishing School, it's moments like that that are the reason why we do what we do, and that's the big payoff for us is to just propose a conversation and to allow it to go wherever it's going to go.
Thank you so much. Namaste.